from the PE spot. They didn't had any much engagement started out, and then they move into the safe zone. They managed to actually spot one team after another and getting the first team wiped out. And after they finally managed to go into the last zone, that's when they just go and break the hell loose for themselves.
Absolutely. PokerStars, of course, did phenomenally well to hold on, but I believe Team Flash would have overtaken them alongside Toda just because of the sheer number of eliminations those teams had before meeting their demise out there on the battlefield. JV Esports, surprisingly this time, was just playing possum. They were not getting too aggressive. They were not looking for unnecessary gunfights. And we could see the exact same thing for Ilustrados Fuegos. I mean, my personal highlight from this lobby is just how Ilustrados used their two binoculars to perfection, scanning out two teams in front of them and saying, hell no, not today. I'm not going to die right now. I'm still going to survive, and pulled off one of the best flanks in towards that safe zone.
Agree. My name is No, and it is Ilustrados Fuegos who says the no today. Amazing job, definitely, rotation-wise for themselves, and especially they managed to actually harvest a little bit of the kill points while they maintain their position with X-Pen coming in their way. But on the other note, another team comes in. PE Sport also tags along that information, making to actually close into the side of Ilustrados as well, clearing out some of the players from X-Pen and making Toda also lose some of their players.
Absolutely. Of course, as you can see, the PE Sports players, most of the skills that they bring in is a very good balance between offensive as well as defensive, and the Tatsuya, a majority of the time as far as PE Sports is concerned, is used as a defensive mechanism to
messy gunfights right at the bottom. I was wondering that what happened to Cobra though in the midst? Like, were he using any of the ice wall for him to actually stand in midair? Because we see how Onyx Olympus did that at the group stage. Did he do that, or did he actually just jumps down in the midst of the nastiness and then he ended up being taken out?
Whatever it was, however he did it, it was a big brain play. He gave his team quite a number of survival points there. Placement points are very valuable. And on top of that, he snuck away a kill with the treatment sniper. I think that's a win for me in my books. It was hilarious, but of course, Toda has continuously been smashing the competition.
I'm loving it, definitely. Amazing job from Toda, especially the fact that we've been wondering what was happening on their side when it comes to day number 1, and then day number 2, they finally actually pushed through even more so. And now coming in for day number 3, they even do a massive great consistency from game number 1 till game number 2. Now, started out with a great fight indeed from all the contests-wise, and then we see that the team of JV Esport was actually been cornered out. They managed to actually shut down a couple of players from the PokerStar as well, making their way, managed to actually meet off with the last man standing. But as the zone closes in, this is the most interesting part. We were focusing on those who are at the bottom. The Expand Cobra, he's just flying through the sky.
Absolutely. I mean, great survival plays, but Team Flash just cleaning house towards the very end. And Toda, I have to say, it's a totally different team that's playing out there. This is not the way Toda has been playing in the recent past. And one has to wonder where
they managed to actually push through for the overall standing already. So the only prioritizing for themselves is just about the placement point. Now, again, the game-wise started out with the PE Sport keep on hassling to the side of the team of IJ. They struggle so much. They managed to shut down 3 players. IJ comes back alive, and then they push through again, making IJ loses players again and again and again. And on the other note, Team Flash managed to shut down V Gaming. This is going to give even more pressure for the V Gaming to actually get a hold of a hope for them to go into the grand finals.
Oh yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it was a valiant effort for the teams that went into the final circle, right? You saw Toda there, and once again, this is a very different team. We have not seen Toda play like this in a long, long time, and the consistency is tickling my brain just a little bit. I have no idea how they're pulling this off. It is just, uncanny. No teams pull a total 180 and then maintain such a consistency. These boys are aware. I believe all 4 players drank 2 cans of Monster Energy before the start of the day.
Okay, maybe we got our answer right there for the reason why Toda is just performing so well for day number 3. Again,
And they have the Galaxy S23.
Amazing job, seriously. I think there's also another theory that we can also adapt in here, because this is the last day, and again, if you want to actually go out for the last day, you want to go out with a booyah in your hands, or at least go out with a bang for themselves, and this is what Toda has been doing for 3. Managed to actually get at least a harvest of 2 kills. Coming back to the homeboys, a really good gunfight meeting off with the team of Rivers right here, shutting down every one of their players. Now moving on to the PE spot, they just at the same situation that managed to actually just tease off Rivers Red at the moment at time.
And I believe this game just puts Expand just, I believe, about maybe 2 or 3 points behind V Gaming on the overall leaderboard. They are currently in the 8th spot. V Gaming was in 7th. Reverse Red kind of faltered in this game, which means the gap is slowly coming a little bit closer for V Gaming and Expand to perhaps break into the top 6. Homeboys, unfortunately, faltered a little bit too early here. They're ruining their own chances.
Agree, definitely. But if there's any hope and miracle coming along for the side of Expand team themselves, if this keeps up for the next game, which is the second set that's coming up next, maybe there's a possibility for Expand to close in the gap with the top 6, and who knows, they toppled off and managed to qualify to the grand finals. Anything can happen at this moment in time. Amazing job, a great from Expand. Now here's the question, hopefully it doesn't get into their head to a point that they lose that momentum again for the next game.
We will see if that happens. We will see if or not the boys do allow it to get to their heads at this